Alrighty, good morning. Welcome to ABC123Trader. This is Mike. I want to try to do it a little bit live today. And the only reason why is I just want to do some education. And if anybody wants to text me, that's fine. I rarely go live. And I'm starting to feel a little bit better today. So this is what I want to show you. I'm not even going to be taking a trade today, but it's more about because I was under the weather this morning. I took a really quick trade, made 240 bucks, but this is what I really want to show you guys, okay? So let's switch over to the risk disclaimer here. Let me actually read this is our risk disclaimer to you. Just give me 1 second here. Why can't I see it? Why not? Give me a second. So it's all forms of trading carry a high level of risk, so you can only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved. If necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. government required disclaimer: commodity futures trading commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and securities, have large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risk and accept them in order to invest in options, futures, and stock markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Okay, so now I got that out of the way. Let's go to the screen right away here. I want to go to the other screen here. Okay, good morning, everybody. Ooh, that looks ugly. I want to show you the chart here. Boom. There she goes. Oh, I guess I could have taken a trade. That's fine. What I want to show you guys today is this morning I'm actually been sick, very sick the past couple days, stomach flu, and I missed my trade yesterday. And today, all I did was one small trade, but I just want to give you a little bit of education on one of these indicators that I've written quite a while ago, and I've been using it in my videos, and what I look for. And because I was under the weather, I just did quick $240, as you can see here, and I shut her down. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, and what I want to show you is when the market was going down, I wanted to get into this region. But on the education side, what I want to show you, how powerful, if you use a couple of the NinjaTrader indicators, and one of mine if you're a Uni-Renko person. What might be really interesting is, let's see, I'm going to use an arrow here. Okay. There you go. Take a look at that. Many times when you're doing average volume and you see a spike, that could be an indication you're hitting that bottleneck and a reversal. So the indicators, and then the other thing which I like is this one right here. See this big thick green line? Remember I said this morning, if you saw my video this morning, is I didn't have this line, because remember I shut her down. I made a few points here. Look how tight this is for $240. Now if I did jump in here, I would have been laughing. But the key is once this thing hits, okay, this marker bounces up, it usually retests, and away we go. See that? So the indicators I'm using, oh, and also let's see what the timestamp is on this. Hopefully I'll have it here, because I just shut her down. Probably not. No, I won't show it. But see, you can tell there's huge blocks at 600 level. So there was a huge block of the 600 where you can see right here. This is what the block order is, right on this baby right here. So you know we're punching through. So once we punch through, we've got a continuation, and now we can start using Fibonacci numbers. It's so basically what I want to show you, I'm going to go to the one other chart, and then we can start looking at the analysis. And this is how you can start speculating on your day. I'm going to move this out of the way for a second. Okay. A lot of noise here, a lot of indicators saying, how do I read this? How do I really don't care, guys. Just bear with me here. I'll start in the beginning. So in the morning, excuse me, is this daily chart? 60-minute chart. Okay. So they had this run in the morning, and it was fading down, and so if we create the volume point control, how far is it? It's the whole day now. But what we notice right in the beginning, we know this is consolidation phase, and if you need education, when you see a tight range, this is what the banks are doing. You know, they load up, they're selling to a position, or what they're going to do is, it could be possibly, not sure, it can be a bounce in, reversal. We don't know, but look at this snapback. Or they'll say, oh, they'll break through. We don't know, but look at all this volume just hanging out here, okay? Now, when you start going through day in, day out, remember I told you right in the beginning of December, this is when I pretty much stopped the videos and I was doing fundraising. We had the big sell-off, and look at this. This is a quarter. Think about this. Options quarter, I kept on telling you, or I told you a little while ago. So we had 3 months of a sell-off. Now are they buying back in? We don't know. We've got too many issues such as, you know, the war and all this other stuff. It's not healthy right now. And I don't know if the numbers, of course I know the numbers are inflated for the markets, but we could still hopefully pad our bank account. So we're right in this little zone here, and what I want to show you is on a day trading side, and see how she snapped down in the morning, 9:45 signal worked perfectly. So that was perfect, and I said earlier this morning there should be a mark back here if you saw my morning video, and now we're getting into the zone. So if you're day trading now you have to be very cautious, because see this region, we're getting into that area. Do you think we're going to break through? I don't think so, because look how many hours they hung up here. So what they do, if you can understand this, the banks, what they do is they do a major push. And so as a day trader for us, that's great. But for a longer investor, we're thinking, okay, they're going back the other way. What they'll do is they'll go down, they'll come back up. They might even just go a little bit higher to knock everybody stops out, and then maybe punch it down even more. Okay, we don't know though. Of course, this is all speculation. But you can tell, here's a grouping order here. See this nice grouping order here before the impulse move. Came back down, retest, and continue down. Maybe it will reverse. We're early in the buy phase, which is really good. So the buy phase did work, but if you look at it chart by chart, and then what we can do, here we go here. See, this is, now, you know, if you've been following me for a while, you know I like the day trend indicator. So this green and red, so we're in that sell zone. So the first zone of interest was coming down. It's retracing ever so slowly, guys. So we're hitting our two sweet spots right here. And see where the consolidation is, I said? So if we go, and this is a long consolidation, it's pretty much a giveaway. So let's go after the first impulse move. We'll go from, we'll just take this whole tight region. So look at this. Look how she's lining up to the fib retracement of 66%. Isn't that beauty? So, and we're getting close. So will they go up here, grab this, and do another major impulse move? So when you think about it, from this kickoff point, from the top of the range to the bottom of the range, this is 50 to 66%. It looks like a lot more. Well, this is past this, whenever the transition was, sorry. So we're getting close to that sweet spot, and then maybe she'll run again. This was a big move, retracement move, so we don't know yet. Now, so now the last thing, when we get to the end, now what I use this for now, don't worry about these indicators for now. The ones I'll look at the Williams a couple of times to see when that white marker changes, that's a turnaround time. But I will really look at these zones. And now, so because the day trading, my day trading is done, all this timestamps here, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This could be a lot of chop of the fade coming in, and then at this time here, somewhere around 12:23, they're actually lining up. This could be that next fire. So if you look at 12:23, and this is all set on Eastern Standard Time, I have it set up. That would be my giveaway. When it comes to 12:23, I'm going to watch this marker to see if it crosses over. Once it crosses over, this is probably my go-ahead shot. If it all lines up at 12:23, and if this thing comes up really nice, see how she's creeping up back to 0, and then at 132 drop down, see all these lines here? It looks really ugly, because I know I have a lot of indicators here, guys. But I just use this for verification for bottlenecks and everything. Now let's open this up. See, this is a stop out. All these are all stop outs. And what a stop out is, we were always told from trading before, once you put your trade in, just put it just 1 or 2 ticks behind the last swing. So I have marker lines here. Well, the big banks know we're all sitting there, so they're going to take the liquidity and knock us all out until they're ready to destroy us once again. As you can see, right in this zone, this is where the volume point of control is. They might creep it up, creep it up, creep it up. We get to 1223, and then they're going to do their major sell-off. Or it could reverse until we start seeing the price action. Now, what I want to show you last but not least, we'll get down here, move this back. I always watch impulse moves because we know at 600 was a big pop, so we have to know if it doesn't go back, we won't get right here. But what I want to show you is first thing in the morning when it was moving, because it's so volatile. Because I'm in NASDAQ, guys. This is not like playing with the other instruments. Here's your 50% retracement, Fibonacci 50%. So we're now at 60% retracement on overnight ranging, 78, maybe get to the top of the range. And then what we do is, if I was there in the morning, I would have bought in for this. I would have saw it, I would have waited, I would have put a buy limit, away we go. And I probably would have done this trade just from here to here, like I did there to there. I don't take much. But if not, if you're doing multiples, you grab it, cash out the first one, and let it ride, okay? So this is, for here, this is the last of the education. Right here, high volume. It beats all other volume. I'm not talking overnight session here. This is all from starting the new session. Kept on going. There were some high markers here, but this is a tell sign. Boom. We hit our block. Liquidate, rejection fast, come back down, reload, go for it. And so we got back to volume point of control, so you can take a trade from here back to volume point of control. You could cash out. Now they're going deeper and deeper. But yeah, that's a beautiful tell sign with this green line. Now, if you guys have any questions, if anybody's online, actually, I know there's a couple, maybe one person online, because I never go live, so people don't know. If you have any questions, feel free to email or text me on the YouTube thing. Other than that, I'll be ending the stream in about 2 minutes. So I'll just wait a minute or two, and we can go from there. And so, actually, the last thing is what this thing is. This is actually a NinjaTrader indicator, and I want to test it to see if there's any correlation between the two. So this is a really good, basically it's really telling you it's a block order, trade detector they call it. But see, lots of volume, just hit it hard. So that's what that is. Other than that, that's about it. Okay, you guys take care. Just make sure you pinpoint your trade safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care.